This mod will let you hire any NPC as a follower, even if you do have low charisma. Now all you need to do is actually go to an NPC in the game, any NPC, doesn't matter, and click follow me, and now this NPC will now be your companion. Firstly you need to click help, then follow me, and then it'll actually work that way. But as you can see, this Imperial Guard now is my follower, and you can hire up to like a bazillion amount of followers, so you can literally just go up to anyone and say help, and then you can pretty much just say follow me. Now what you can also do is change the inventory. So if you click inventory here, you can actually open up, a sack will appear on the floor and the character will go naked, and then you can actually take things out of his inventory and then put stuff in for him to wear. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to take this helmet out, and then all you need to do is actually walk away from the character you've taken it from, and he will respawn with the clothing he was wearing, just without the helmet. So it's pretty cool if you want to customize any of your new followers like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to hire a bunch of Imperial Guards, and we'll send them to the Oblivion plane and see how they actually put up in a fight. So the Imperial Guards are pretty decent and pretty beefy, so they probably will take down the Daedra fairly simple. So now we're just going to hire as many as we can. We're probably going to get 4 of them here and have a little platoon of Imperial Guards, and we're going to go into the Oblivion plane and actually take down as many Daedra as we can. So yeah, it's as simple as that, and that's how you hire him. So you can do this to any NPC in the game, any unique NPCs, and I'm sure you can do it to the unkillable ones as well, so you can have unkillable followers. Now we're in the Oblivion plane here, and they're actually doing quite well against these Daedros. And yeah, a lot of them are using the bow and arrows, and they're just pretty much murking up the Daedros, pretty simple. So yeah, they've got quite beefy health, these guys. I don't know if this mod actually changes the health of any of the new NPC followers. But yeah, as you can see, they're putting up quite a good fight. I mean, there's quite a few of these dudes, so I don't need to actually help them out in the fight. So yeah, overall, this is a pretty cool mod. It's a fairly new one. I mean, all the mods are fairly new because it's only just came out. But yeah, if you do want to create an army of companions of any NPC of your choosing, you can download this mod, and then you can create a little army of dudes just following you around, just killing pretty much everything in the game. I mean, it probably is quite overpowered because you could just go into every single section of the game with a massive army of guys and just take down pretty much everything. Next up, we're going to show you an absolutely cool reshade that I think is probably one of my favourites out of the reshades on the Nexus at the moment. So what this does, it kind of gives it a bit more of a blue tint, and it's a bit more fantasy, I've got to say. And I say it's probably more cinematic as well. So this doesn't tank your FPS that much, which is kind of great. So as you can see, it only goes down slightly in my FPS if you see the counter in the top right corner. And I've not got the best rig in the world, but yeah, it hardens up pretty well with this reshade on. So yeah, this reshade is quite more fantasy than the normal game itself. So as you can see here, it's a bit more blue, and I feel like a bit more vibrant. It looks kind of like you just got some sort of filter on. But in the interiors, it looks a bit more darker, and the shadows are a bit more pronounced, which I do prefer. And at night time, it looks absolutely incredible. I've got to say, I do like the blue skies. So especially in the churches, it just looks absolutely awesome. Now, are you sick and tired of the HUD taking up pretty much half the screen? Now, this mod, Better HUD, will pretty much change the HUD and push everything to the left side and actually make it a lot more smaller. Now, there's a lot more options on the Nexus, so you can actually make the opacity of these items on the HUD a lot lesser, so you can't actually see them as much. But we're just going to show you the bog standard one where it actually moves everything to the left side of your screen. So as you can see here, everything's a lot more smaller and it's pushed to the left. So every little notification, the compass and all the icons in the far right corner are a lot smaller, so they're not taking up half the play character's screen. So it's a nice little addition. I do like it, and I do prefer it this way because I don't like all the bars being all across the bottom. So especially in first person, it doesn't take up most of your screen. And if you do want to take some lovely screenshots, you can do with this HUD. Sadly, there is no HUD option where you can actually just remove the HUD when you're not in combat, you know, unlike you've seen other Nexus mods for like Skyrim and stuff. So yeah, this is my favourite HUD mod at the moment, and there's probably more to come. But yeah, if you do want to move the HUD, you can do with this mod. So it's a pretty nice little addition to enhance your Oblivion. Next up, we've got GOG's Better Bodies. Now, you've got to be very careful with this one, showing this on YouTube. Pretty much, I've already shown a body mod in my last video, but this will pretty much remove all of the underwear from any of the female dumber characters. Now, if you are a dark elf, it will remove the actual underwear you can do with this mod. So we're going to select a dark elf female character, and I'll show exactly what I mean. We've got to be very careful with this being on YouTube because you're not allowed boobies and stuff like that on YouTube. So we're going to be quite zoomed out here, and as you can see, she's wearing no underwear. So hopefully this doesn't get flagged because YouTube doesn't like this stuff, even though it's just pixels. But yeah, if you do like new bodies, grab this mod. I can't actually believe there's new mods out already. There's quite a few already. So yeah, if you do like this kind of thing, make sure you grab this one because then it makes it that more realistic instead of just having stuck on underwear. So yeah, it's pretty nice little addition to the game. Now, that is pretty much it for the mods. I'm going to probably make another mod video. There's mods just coming out every single second, so make sure you check these ones out, cocksuckers. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, adios, motherfuckers.